Fine, perfect.
Hey everybody,
Hey!
welcome to Improbable Wargaming. My name is Travis,
My name is Steven.
and welcome to our weekly hobby and hang night.
That's right.
We are hobbying, we are hanging out.
I'm hanging from the ceiling.
That's right. This is our weekly night to come together and participate in part of the hobby that we both enjoy the most, or partially the most, which is the hobby part of it, where we get to put models together, paint them, hang out, have a good time. So if you have any questions or want to chat with us or want to tell us what you are working on, feel free to throw some stuff in there. Yoda Tech, hey, see you, bud.
It's Yoda.
Good to see you.
So,
Yeah, let's
Ooh,
do
cool
our intro spiel, if you will. If you are this is the first time watching us, go ahead and give us a subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, helps us out. If you are not in our Discord, get in our Discord.
Get in there.
Link down below.
Yep.
If you would like to support, become a Patreon. Also, link down in below. And if you like Monument Hobbies, amazing shop that sells paint and paint-related paraphernalia, you should check them out. Also, link down below. If you buy something through that link, it helps us out a little bit. If you use code Improbable Wargaming, you get 10% off your first purchase. Tonight I'm using some pro acrylic paints. I'm using this yellow to make the boils on these guys. So I'm using their golden yellow as well as their glaze medium because this stuff is dope. So using that, trying to get these beasts of Nurgle finished up. I'm hoping to get them based. Get some basing on them, do a little bit of gross, gooey stuff coming from them with this glue. And then, yeah, looking forward to it. I'm hoping to get these most of the way done before Friday, because Friday, we are not streaming our normal our normal stream on Friday.
That's right.
Instead, we are all heading down to JCD and Hobby on the south side of Des Moines.
Be there.
And I'm gonna take my Nurgle Demon army. It'll be my first run with Nurgle Demons, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm bringing these beasts of Nurgle. I've got some plague bearers. I've got big great unclean one that's coming along.
The bat.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. But we're all gonna be down there, so don't tune into the stream on Friday. Won't be there. We will be down at JCD and Hobby.
Come hang out.
Come hang out with us. If you don't live in the greater Des Moines area, come hang out with us anyway.
Yeah, drive here.
Whatever. Yeah, just drive. It's fine. Drive, take a plane, whatever. No, but we appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us if you can. If you can't, we will be back. We will be live the next Friday. And the next Friday is St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day.
So I'm excited. We're gonna have I'm gonna be playing my Nurgle Demons on stream, and I'll be playing them against
illegal
some Votan. So it'll be Nurgle Demons versus Space Leprechauns.
Yep, it'll be our first time having them on the stream too, on both accounts.
On both accounts, yeah, it'll be a lot of firsts this month. I'm excited. And on top of that, we are actually moving to a new studio. So we are kind of outgrowing this space here. So we want to move to a better location that is here for everybody to work with, and larger, and gives us a little bit more room to do some cool stuff with. So next week, next Friday, the bit of a trip from North Carolina, Yoda Tech, I suppose. But
come on, you can make it.
Hey, someday plan one.
19
come
hours.
Hang out with us. We love it.
I looked it up. 19 hours. Be here.
19 hours. But yeah. So next Friday, this coming Friday, obviously this Friday we won't be streaming. We'll be at Jay's, 2 days.
Yep.
And then next Friday we're gonna be in our new studio. So we'll have things will look different between now and then.
Yes.
Bear with us while we adjust things and get technology working again in a new location. Sometimes it's hard to get technology working in this location. So moving to a new location might be a little bit difficult as well. But we appreciate all of you guys and all of your patience. We're trying to make the best Warhammer 40,000 content that we can. get that out for you guys so that you guys can enjoy it and
It
have
all
fun
starts
and hang
with
out
you. Yeah, I don't know. I heard that before.
with us. It all starts with who?
With them.
Oh, it all starts with them. It starts with you. Although it kind of starts with us, but
It finishes with
we
you.
wouldn't do it if you weren't around, I guess. Is the idea.
Something like that. I think I heard it on PBS once.
Brought to you by viewers like you.
There it is.
The Annie E. Casey Foundation.
Yes,
Whomever they are.
Yep. They do a lot of sponsoring. That's all I know.
True.
And while he's done, filling up the stream time with his beautiful voice, I'm over here building warp spiders. Let's go. I'm basically spending a lot of time building elves galore.
Warp spiders!
I've been finding it's quite enjoyable to just build things. Warp spiders!
Warp spiders!
Now that there's no... Well, I mean, they don't have one, but
Where you smack me in the side of one of those dang things.
Did they do it already?
No, but I heard it like whiz past my head.
We're getting there. The elves don't like you, sir. They're coming for you.
Well, feelings mutual.
You're funny. So let's see what you. Oh yeah. Oh man, let's see. Well, Yoda Tech, if you want to meet us in person, how about you just clear some space in your place and come down for a tournament one of these days. We'll pile in with like 5 guys. We'll all go to a tournament together. That'll
be fun.
It would be actually. Yoda Tech's like, I like the idea until I got to meet you guys. It wasn't this cool anymore.
Hanging out in the studio.
Oh, if that's where he lives, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, he's judging you. Assume my living conditions. Oh no.
I'm incapable of handling this.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm not like. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit. These guys, I like. The weapons are already attached. It's just put them together. Even though they didn't give us weapon options for, like I only run 5.
It's 5 or nothing. Nerf or nothing.
But I feel like they should have AP1 if I remember correctly. They're 8-0 and they think they 4 shots per guy. They had AP1. They like pop out 12 inches. They're -1 to be hit, which I love.
Bert.
I always love just. They got their flickering.
I love just being difficult. It's like,
yep.
Yeah, you got to be so difficult. Every Farseer that I've read about in lore is just a difficult person in general. It's not that they're like, oh, we're hard, like always hard to hit. It's just like, no, you're just kind of a jerk, and you kind of just don't make anything easy.
Well, stop. When they see the future, they're like, this is.
Yeah, but like also.
Let's change that.
Got it.
Bluntness.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Brandon. How's it going, bud?
Oh, what? Mr. Pello's in here. Yo. Yeah, Mr. Pello and I, had a good conversation today. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll have to. I haven't seen your. I mean, I've seen the interview, but I haven't actually watched the full interview.
He gleaned a little interesting insight. He said, if you want to have more time hobbying, that was ultimately.
I mean, I guess that's yeah. I mean, I guess that's fair.
He's like, no one's telling you what to do anymore. Yeah, that does sound like about what would happen. But yeah, no, he's starting to work on building. He's doing like we're doing. He's trying to build a customer base. He's trying to build 40K around what he's doing, and so seems like someone would be excellent partner for building our local community. Someone who's trying to do it himself too. Because we meet plenty of people that are very shy about playing, but love to paint, or very interested.
And that is, so like, it leads me to Jay's night on Friday.
Woohoo!
If you don't want to play, come and paint. Like there'll be plenty of room to hang out and paint and just hobby and do whatever you want while you're there.
Yes.
Within reason. Yeah. Like, keep your clothes on.
Oh, he's like, woohoo!
You must follow all decency laws within the greater Des Moines area. But aside from that,
that's fun. I did hear this wonderful joke. It says that if you have to, you're not going to jail for it and only getting a ticket, then what it means is that you can do it as a fee. But yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
It just means rich people.
Exactly.
That's really what it means.
Yeah, there you go. Do you have money to throw away? Then go right ahead. Let's see. Oh man, I feel like these are newer of the fine cast. They
Yeah.
tell my Howling Banshees were definitely. I hate my Wereboy so much. He's a fine cast one.
We're boy.
Well, actually, he's the. Oh, yeah, we'll go with that. But I'm gonna sub him out with one of my limited edition AOS orc models. That just looks real good.
Hey, Soul Rax.
Oh,
Soul Rax.
Soul Rax.
He's a Soul Rax.
Oh yeah.
He's a...
There you go. It's official. We need a button with. It can be cued by a vocal hum.
Alexa.
Exactly. Alexa, play me. That's all.
Hey, Soul Rax.
Later. Let's. So, what's everybody up to tonight? What you doing? How you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah. What is your hobby
What?
night consist?
Ask you the same question Mom asked me when she walked into my room when I was 14 and saw me in an octopus costume. What are you doing? What's happening?
Why did I have you? Why didn't I have the good version? Why is it when there's something wrong, it's always. Yes. Oh man. Well, fun story. My daughter learned that at 40 pounds, you probably shouldn't wrap your hand into the collar of a 90-pound dog while he's going in a different direction.
That seems fair.
Yeah, she went flying. And then she's like, I hate that dog. I'm like, well, it wasn't like he meant to do it. Did I get you finally?
Yeah, you got me.
Yes. Here first, guys. That's
Did you just become left-handed?
I'm not real good at accommodating others. This is the reason why they call.
Brandon is building Dominion Stormcast.
Oh, AOS.
Some Stormcast Eternals.
Boys of the other. Thank goodness, my understanding, they're not as good as the Golden Boys.
Yeah, I mean they're basically like Space Marine.
Well, they're like Space Marine, Coyotes, flying around with wings. I don't know. Every time I see them, I see Custodes. That's how they look to me. If you didn't have Custodes, then yeah, Space Marines would definitely be. But I can see Custodes flying on a dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I kind of feel it. Man. It was funny. I was watching some lore. Just real interesting, learning more about the Emperor of Mankind's early history. Back when he was one of many warlords. They always like to say, well, there was a lot of warlords, and then he showed up. Like, and I was like, well, I mean, that means he had to be the best one. But he got it all under control for a bit. It was, especially since he's been around forever. That one shot toward you.
It did.
I'm working on my skills, people. Not launching fast enough. Working on more Dark Angels. Green. Fun fact: I have 10K points of assorted Dark Angels. Wow, Yoda.
That is a fun fact. Fun fact.
He's like, let me tell you a fun fact without saying it. I have severe. That is a lot, though. I can see why you're selling off some of your other armies. I'm severely tempted to sell off my Grey Knights because these orcs are just a real addiction problem. The elves, I've got everything I need, but the orcs are just such a massive collection. Just more, give me more. Guts.
Don't ask me for my stuff.
Don't have enough.
My stuff.
I just want to be a nice small number of beautiful armies. Small number to me is like 5. That would be nice. Maybe 4. That's all I tried, but oh, the relationship breakup was too hard. The models are like, baby. She's like, I was watching this one little video where the guy was like taking his girl to get a lie detector test. The amount of yelling she was doing until she failed her test. It was like that. Your mom's like, "You ain't leaving us," and it turns out, right. Let's go to text on the paint. So what happened? You decided custodies aren't it for you? Going to the next new thing.
No, he was getting rid of
Well,
some of his stuff.
Well, 10K. I mean, that's obviously.
Well, he was getting he was getting rid of some.
Yep, I remember.
I was gonna pick up some, but then I had car decided it wanted to cause my bank account $2,000 of pain. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it right now. He was like, ah, it's probably for the best. Like I can't.
Yep.
I can't get rid of him right now. You know what? Totally understand. It's really hard. It's hard. Like you work so hard on the hobby part of this and the collecting part and putting things together and you build yourself, you know, of what you want an army to be, what you want to do. And I've never gotten rid of an army, sold an army, or do anything like that. But I can imagine it being very tough to let go of that because because you're giving up a part of your life, you know, a large amount of effort that you put into something.
Oh yeah. Well, my biggest problem was like when I was talking to one person about my grade, and they were like, you know, my Grey Knights are. I've got a fully painted army, and then I've got extra bits to make stuff, and you can switch and do whatever. And they were really lowballing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna sell them for like nothing,
less than MSR.
Yeah, I mean if they're painted and stuff, and they're deep, straight to playing, that one got you. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the hard part for me is like it's. I mean, there's a lot of hobbies where you buy something and then you go to sell it, and you can sell it for pretty close to what, or some cases you. This hobby, they're like, I'll give you a quarter, $50 worth of models, and they're serious. You know what I mean?
And you're
like this. I've run into so many problems with that with my army. Once everyone's interested, until they hear they got that money.
Yeah, felt like quitting, and Mama didn't raise no quit. Yeah, I get it. You know,
I like quitting. Why can't I quit you? A little broke back. Oh, getting there. This one has a little bit extra stuff on it. Right, turn the camera so you. We've added this new feature, and
it does take some getting used.
Oh
for sure.
No! Well, I cut what I shouldn't have, but luckily it's.
You guys like my beasts? Beasts
No.
of Nurgle? They love you.
He likes what you.
They want to hug you.
Smallest. Decided to.
Want to play with you.
Oh boy. No, when it's no means no. Oh man. Okay, let's see here. Clippy clippies.
Beasts of Nurgle definitely don't know.
Dude, I played one of the few AOS games I played. Those things, bad things. App.
Tough boy. They're 6. They've got 7 wounds. They have a 4-up demon save against shooting, 5 up against
cuties.
melee.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
And at
That's
the
real
end
good, actually.
of each phase, if if one of them took wounds and didn't die, they heal back up to full.
Yeah, that's a problem. Either kill it or you
Yep,
gotta
you
deal
gotta
with
deal
it.
7 wounds to one of them and kill it.
No half
Nope.
measures here.
Nope, it'll just heal right
Blarg.
back.
Bahamut. Up. Getting any Final Fantasy in? Clippity clip. Here, right over there. A lot of looks fantastic though. Oh, so we got a half measure.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank
Brandon.
you. Mr. Brandon.
I do enjoy making
Da, da,
things
da, da.
look nasty. If there's one thing that Nurgle likes to do, it's look nasty.
On from. We're waiting for the from part here. From is from. Should Oh, nice. Nice. Must not. I playing like the fully updated version, or what? I know that game had like the King's Edition come out eventually. World. Oh, let's see.
Kind of like
Oh, is that what he's saying? Oh, good. Like my most exciting clipping phase. So yellow.
yeah,
That's
just on the
you made a lot of yellow
boils.
paint there. How much are you putting on them?
I won't use all.
That's why I'm asking. It seems like a. Are you just okay with waste?
A lot of thinner.
Oh no, man. Is that what your mama taught you?
Yes, actually. Yes.
Yes, actually. On from the world eaters, build up.
Oh yes.
Oh,
The
just mean that
chaos.
ability part. Okay.
The chaos spawn though, theirs is better because
Like right
it's
away.
per activation of a
Yeah.
unit. So it's like if I shoot into it with one unit and don't kill it, it heals back up.
Yep.
And then when I go to shoot into it with another unit and don't kill it, it heals back up again.
It's
Whereas
really
these
good.
are at the end of the phase. If it's still alive, it heals.
Could you imagine those things be OP if it was just per activation?
That'd be so good.
It'd
Gosh.
be like, yeah, there's a reason why they're. I can see it right off the bat. I think it's the worst. Oh, sorry, you're picking up my clippers probably. If you're hearing a chop, probably just that. Unless it's something else.
Our computer's been a little weird too tonight.
My hair's commenting that. So yeah, I don't know.
Could be the clippers. It could be our computer. I don't know. It's been.
It decided to act weird today.
It did decide to act weird.
Keep telling Travis that inappropriate net search, for his own personal. He doesn't do it. What? Oh, what's funny? Scary didn't realize. I was talking to Scary for a second today, or it was yesterday. I was talking to Scary, and he did not realize Jakari won an event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're right. And he's like, what do you mean? Jakari won. I was like, what? Cool. He's totally not paying attention. Apparently, that was hilarious. He was right though. When I asked him what he did he think Dakar need to be fixed, his answer was Dakar can stand on their own 2 feet. Here's have been correct. At the right matchups.
Yeah, I mean for sure it's.
I'll do it again.
I feel like they're doing fairly well, and if it's a fair matchup, then it's down to.
Yeah,
and knowing knowing what your army can and can't do with certain and whatever.
Yes, that does seem to be the case. Like some.
That sounds like a voice activated mic. I mean, the mic is voice activated. We can move it a little bit closer if we need to.
Oh, well, we did it. Changed up the effect on it, like Oh well, then the audio just.
I didn't know you.
No,
it
it
just
still
needs
makes
to-
sound. No,
it
it's got
We're going up.
It's working. Nah, it's gonna click
That's
more
the
now.
desktop audio.
I don't care. It sees stuff. It hears things. Okay, let's go.
This is the mic. This is it here.
This is the mic. This is the. Okay. I don't know. Let us know if it's still doing it. We'll just have to suffer through it maybe today. We'll see how bad it is. Let's go. Tequila, huh? I think these guys are going to go together quite fast. I'm excited at least about that.
Yeah.
Unlike the Howling Banshees, it's a little more complicated put together. Okay. Kind of sounds like, yeah, I got you. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. If it's just sounded like the mic, it shouldn't really be making. Doo-doo-doo. So let's see. So we got Yoda Tech doing stuff. What are you up to? What was this? Waraxadin. What are you doing tonight?
That's Sean.
I don't care who he is. Tell me what you're doing. Let's see here. Do I know Sean?
I don't think you met him. I know Sean. Sean's one of my old friends.
Man with all the friends. Let's see here. I say what I always say. Get in there. I'm gonna add details, but it shows not. Well, tomorrow is kids are getting out early. No school on Friday. Student teacher conferences beginning. Good times. Good times. What you got? Anything fun going on in your family life?
Not tomorrow.
Do-do-do.
No,
Hey,
not
all
really.
the hobby going. It's going well.
Hey, Dan.
The Dank Kong. The Dan Kong. I like Dank Kong.
The Dank Ong.
The Dank Kong. That's how we do it.
No,
Forex
that's,
Finecast. Keep hearing negative stuff about it. Well, I mean, yes, there is definitely negativity that goes around these for sure. You know, they take a lot of effort to clean up, but they have some nice detail to them. And honestly, like I've said to people before, you know, why spend $60 on a new version of these models when I can go buy the old versions for nearly half off? So that's why I like picking them up before they get replaced with all the new fancy looks. I mean, I'll pick up some of the new stuff just to have, you know, a little bit in there, but personally, I have no issue running older versions. Look cool, and like I've got metal ones too, and I really enjoy my metal ones. They just you know, they've got some weight to them. They feel real. I don't know. There's just something neat about them.
They feel real.
And when you paint them, it's just different when you paint them too. So, I heard how many times decided to board gaming or was it Frosthaven? Okay, working on fancy wooden organizer for it. Nice, nice. I've never played Frosthaven. Unfamiliar, but I've heard of it, but not played it. My new current obsession is to watch Instagram videos of Barack Obama, Biden, and Trump playing D&D together. That is my current obsession. It is very fun.
So like AI generated voices.
They sound really close, so I'm assuming, but it is quite hilarious, and I'm enjoying it probably far more than I should. So yes, and everybody's getting it. So apparently Obama and Biden are pretty good D&D buddies, but they give a lot of heck to Biden, and they both are calling him sleepy. So that part's funny. Killed some Eldar and Warwalkers at Jay's on Friday. Nice, man, nice. I've got 3 Warwalkers. I don't know if that's really enough. Maybe in the future meta you'll need 9. I don't know. But that'll quickly be nerfed, and you're only allowed to have 3 then. So
I
you
like
might as well
the-
just stick with 3.
I like the stuff.
Oh,
That's fun.
yes, they are pretty cool. And
I know that's not a Warwalker, but
no, I
that's
know.
just that
Changing
for some
subject
reason.
on us.
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking about elves.
Yeah, he's like, let's talk about the dead ones.
Yeah, the only good elf.
Is a dead elf. It would be something you say. He's like Starship Trooper in it.
Still have never seen that movie.
Oh my god!
I know.
I've watched that movie like
know.
50 plus times. It's
I
what
know.
I
We should watch it together.
Okay. I'm gonna be laughing the whole time, and you're gonna be like,
I'll laugh the whole time with you.
"Cool, it's a date." Woo! But no, I love that movie so much you don't even know. Let's see here, and that basically that phrase is in there. Like, only good bug is a dead one. Yeah, right. Let's get
them bugs.
They got the kind of their own Cadia stands thing going on there. I'll call it.
Yeah.
And like, and it's got Rico. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna spray this over here. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. We're down to the final 2.
The final elves now.
I need a rag because I made this mess. I made this mess. This smells real strong.
It is really strong. Oh, that's gonna go right through the paint too.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
And you can tell we have
hurry up!
Get me more because it's going that way. Okay, so that's it. I like super glue better because I can't do that.
You can't even use that with fine cast.
I wasn't really using it for it. I opened it once to try to fix a little thing and
you can't even use it on.
But that's my point.
It doesn't work on fine.
That's my point. I tried it. It didn't work. I moved on, but I forgot to lid it.
You know what it is going to work on? It's black paint.
Yeah, it's making the black paint come off right now. Wait, well, guess what? This stuff is supposed to be also. It's weird. It glues and airbrush cleaner at the same time.
It's acetone essentially.
Oof.
Oh my god.
I'm loving the smell. Welcome to Steven's Disaster Hour.
Well,
what can he do this time? Ooh, it seems to be melting plastic too.
Yeah, it's acetone.
I'm loving it. It's melting my bases, my babies, and the dice are melting. Oh my gosh, this really is melting the bases. I know you said acetone, but I still want to say it. It's all melting. It's melting. Okay. Sorry. Oh, look at the pages coming off. It's so. Oh, everything's turning to jello.
How did you spill that?
I bumped it.
The largest freaking face in the world. Like I understand.
I hit it. It did fun thing. It spilled, and I believe it popped back up.
Like,
but
I understand this. It's super tall.
and I never spill that.
I spill this all the time, constantly.
And
How do you spill this? It's the stubbiest based thing in the world.
Yes. You can also ask me why I have so many scars, and you find out that I'm a very clumsy man. And the funny thing
we're gonna have a good time tonight, man.
Hobby stream's short tonight because we're getting high.
Or real long tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like these guys are laughing ever since they spilled the acetone everywhere. It's like, the brain damage. I hear it's only minor. Oh no.
I'm cutting the 3 Helverins from my AdMech list and thinking of swapping in 6 more chickens.
The answer is probably no, but yes, but no.
What's a Helverin?
Yeah, that's the next question. What'd you say about my mother?
Helverins.
You play AdMech. I don't know what.
There isn't a unit called Helverins in AdMech. That's why I'm confused.
Is he? You know what? Who's that saying that?
It's Dan.
Oh, he's probably talking about his chicken, his Imperial Knight stuff, right? But they're not
those are Helverins.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I know him as a chaos name. But when you
I'm blaming the fumes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes. Cut the Helverins. I agree. I agree, Dan.
I'll tell you what though, at least they are still pretty damn.
Hey Rick, how's it going?
But the chickens.
Gosh, I'm gonna need to turn on a fan.
We need to because
yeah.
There's I'm so high. So high, people, right now. So high. I made a mistake. He may forgive me. Oh, I just doubled my mistake. Okay. No. I broke a model in the same process. That would No, that's not how this works. I don't. I would do this at my house. So why would I do it at yours? I treat your home like my home. I make messes. You heard it now here, people. He's making me be more cleanly after I just wrecked part of his house. Yeah, let's get drunk. Woo! I'll tell you what, acetone smells so good. And actually, you know what? I was planning on giving you this anyways. Now it can appear like I used it enough to justify why I don't like it. And now I have a new reason. Oh my god. Let's see, Steven getting trash hooked on stuff. Yeah, that's right. I'm over here giggling and getting messed up on the kids' junk. Let's see here. Keep cutting. Don't spill this. Wow. Then you probably shouldn't have gave it to me. Challenge accepted. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, it smells. Could they make it flowery? So like you're like, oh, I love it when I'm getting high. The huffing's real.
Seriously.
See here. Okay, kids.
This camera.
Before we get too much farther, this is why you don't do drugs.
Or do. I don't know. Not your dad.
Or you do, yeah. I mean, I'm not telling you can't, but this is just an example of why you should.
Why you probably shouldn't.
I miss the commercials from my childhood. They're like, "This is your brain."
Did you bring this, or did you?
No, that's mine. No, that's 100% mine. You're about to get upset. Like I wasted a bunch of it. No,
did you waste my Tamiya?
My Tamiya.
How dare you?
Well, Tamiya and me. Ooh, it's like my Greek wedding all over again. Except for this stuff isn't going to be used the same. Let's see here. Wendex fixes all things, including Tamiya. He's over here huffing. You hear that? Oh man, I'm gonna keep going. What are your thoughts on Thousand Suns, Rhinos, and Razors? No, the answer is no. The answer is no.
I think Rhinos have play.
No. Go Cult of Duplicity. Don't mess around. Go, go, go.
I think Rhinos have play.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's saying.
I think Rhinos have play. I think I have play. I think Rhinos have play.
He works for GW. Don't listen to him.
Buy more Rhinos.
he's like, just so you know, buy more Rhinos.
I think Rhinos are okay. I think they have play.
They're going down to 20 points. Buy more Rhinos.
Yeah. Buy them now.
Dude, if Rhinos were 20 points, then the answer is yes. Yes, you play them. You know? Unequivocally. Yes. Oh, this disaster is growing in magnitude. It's an out of control disaster.
I may or may not be high right now on contact fumes. Buy more Rhinos. Rhinos have play.
Yeah.
Do they? I don't know. I think so, man. I think you could do it.
And then he told me I'm not allowed to spray this on his desk anymore, which is offensive.
Just walking away, just like spraying stuff directly on the table. I'm like, stop it, Steven.
Well, if you notice these lines, I was gluing models to the table.
I noticed the lines. That is accurate.
Yeah. Oh, and I apparently glue them anyways, even though I tried not to by doing the thing I did. They're not really as effective marks. He's like, I like it when you hobby at my place, Steven. And then after today, he's like, I don't like you hobbying at my place anymore, Steven. He's like, Steven was my friend.
This is gonna be a real fun stream, guys. We're
It's getting better now. It started a little rough, but we're loosening up now.
Yeah, we're having a good time. Don't worry about it.
Travis is like, remember the time when Steven almost killed me with acetone? I don't know. Will this cover it up? We're getting some wickedness in us.
I don't know. Can you drink on stream? We're not monetized. Don't worry about it.
I'm turning the logo away from you so we can't.
Yeah, you don't know what off-brand cider we're drinking.
Yeah, maybe it's just classic cider from Ciderland.
Ciderland. Sinterland. It's north of Ooftelwaffel.
Yes. Rhinos are worse than devilfish. That's funny. I like that.
Getting me hooked on huffing. Listen, I work in.
We are not promoting huffing.
I work in an office space that does not have a lot of ventilation, and I do a lot of hobbying while I'm in my office.
He huffs. What is he saying? He's saying he huffs.
So, yeah.
He's like, I huff because I want you to.
I've definitely had my wife come downstairs a couple of times and be like, "Are you getting high down here?" And I'm like, "Is it really that bad?" And she's like, "You should take a walk outside." And I'm like, "Okay, I will. Thanks, honey."
Oh my gosh. I remember we had that conversation about airbrushing without ventilation. And you're like, yeah, sometimes I feel like I got a headache. I'm not feeling so good.
Tamiya Extra Thin is 50-50 acetone and some other solvent. Yeah, it's like ether or something. Something ether crazy like that.
I love it.
It's
so
acetone and butyl acetate.
I don't know what that means, but we should ask a scientist.
Butane something.
Let's do it. Like, I won't be able to drive home tonight because I'm so hot. Do it.
Would an all troops AdMech army be feasible? Yeah, Caleb.
Depends on what you're trying to achieve.
No,
Is also the other.
No, you can achieve everything. Don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine.
What are you trying to do?
Don't
listen to him.
Their special weapons are dirt cheap now. You can take like a bunch of arc rifles, a bunch of plasma.
Don't listen to him.
They already kill a lot of the things that they shoot into with a few stratagems, especially if you take Mars and you can take Wrath of Mars, or you take not Mars, you take Metallica, I think, because they get like plasma extra stuff, like cool things with plasma.
Metallica.
Plus, it's just really cool name for a Forge World.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think especially like taking a few big blobs, but a lot of MSU.
Yes. I like everything I'm hearing.
Skitari it definitely has play. Yeah, absolutely. It's just that like Iron Striders are super cool, and why would you not want to take them?
Just remember, he works for GW.
Buy more Iron Striders. Do it.
Do it. Do it today.
I want to get a squad and transport. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm catching up with chat here.
Sorry, yes, we need to catch up with chat.
I want to get a squad and a transport from each faction.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Butyl acetate, which is kind of like acetone. Kind of like acetone. It's acetone and kind of like acetone. That's what's mixed into it that makes it so special.
We've got. What is happening? Why is that's weird. Like my camera's on your side of the screen and your camera's on my side of the screen.
What are you talking? No, it's not.
On my eyes.
No.
Well, but see, that's
where are you?
No, but
in relation to this camera.
Yeah, but that's the point. Like
your camera is below where you are.
No. When I look at the screen, everything's reversed to me.
Yes, because they're looking at us. This is what it would look like if someone was standing where this camera was.
I only want to see it how my perspective is.
You want it like a mirror.
I wanted a mirror. Okay, because we're being so efficient, we will now build the Dragons of Fire from Eldar. That might be the long name.
Dragons of Fire from Eldar.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
But are they really from Eldar, or are they just Eldari, or are they?
Well, Eldar is our homeworld, but
is it
like Superman?
Is Eldar the homeworld? I don't think it is.
I think they should. We call, yeah. I mean, we call Earth human, right? Like that's what we should.
No,
we should call it that,
we don't
right?
call Earth human. Earth is called Terra. It has a name.
No, let's call it Soul. And just
that's
talk about
the sun.
Let's just talk about the
our
whole
sun is Soul.
That's what we should call it, though. We should call the whole place Soul.
No, that's.
I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Get on this. So either way, these guys are from Eldar, and like Superman, their world was destroyed. Except for it was by She Who Thirsts. She showed up and she's like, "I'm gonna wreck it."
There was a dude called the Emperor, and he led this thing called the Horus Heresy.
He led it?
Yeah, he led it.
Okay, cool.
And
like he let it happen, you mean?
Yeah, and he won. And then he decided to take a nap for like 10,000 years.
And he eats babies, right?
Yeah.
Babies and naps.
10,000 babies.
10,000 babies and a nap. No big deal. Everything we eat is soul food. Oh boy.
Everything we eat is soul food.
Calvin Foster has showed up. Oh no, he's here to bring the misery.
He's here.
He's here. What does he bring? Let's see. So we got more of that. You missed it, Calvin. We spilled a highly enjoyable gas.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Steven spilled almost an entire bottle of Tamiya Extra Thin.
No.
Almost an entire bottle of Tamiya Extra Thin.
Maybe 30%.
Can't see.
Let's spill more and then we'll find out how much more is left.
Steven spilled 5 full bottles of Tamiya Extra Thin.
Full bottles.
All over the tabletop. The paint is ruined.
Oh, this isn't good. We're building a new stream table. That's one of our other things we have to do this week, and so yeah, why not just trash this?
Why not just ruin it? Yeah, it's fine. Let's just destroy my table. It's fine.
Well, you're gonna be like, people are gonna be like, what happened to this table? And you'll be like, well, this guy I know.
He spilled 7 bottles of Tamiya Extra Thin.
7 bottles.
And then he kicked my dog.
Let's go. Oh my goodness, I have to say, I definitely appreciate it when GW gives me way too many bases versus when they forget 1 or 2. And this There you go. That's the reason to do Finecast. Get yourself extra bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got a whole extra 5 bases in here, baby.
Or
Actually,
you can just do what I do and
we got 6 extra bases for 10 models, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. These are worth money. Sell them on the market. I'm gonna be rich.
You can just do what I do and buy an extremely overexpensive 3D printer and print my own bases.
Yes, we're not drinking at all, Calvin. Not at all. No, don't watch me drink.
We'll mind our.
I think we found the new, like, the lightning in the bottle. Huffing acetate, drinking something.
Gosh.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh no. I have a bunch of custody size bases that I don't need. Well, I mean, that does sound like appropriate thing to have as a custodian player. A lot of bases. Let's see.
That's just
No treble.
He has a lot of bases that I've printed for him.
Yes.
That he doesn't use the regular bases.
Oh. Well, then that's less cool. That's not the same problem. It's not the same problem. Man. Well, I guess if I was thinking that when GW ups the size of these bases, then I can just take the old base and glue it on top of the new base and just do stuff. You know what I mean? Be like, yeah, it'll be like cork.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh yeah,
yeah, easily. If they go up in base size, it's fine.
Yeah.
When they go down in base size, you're like,
no, what is this?
But they're never gonna do that. They want to make things bigger.
Now these ones got a lot of. I don't know. Like, I know people want to trash Finecast, but it's not that much different really than from 3D printing. You get all these little connectors and everything you got to get off, and
I think for smaller models, it's fine.
Yeah. It's the big stuff that's a problem.
It's the larger models that can have issues. I know putting together my even the Catan Shard of the Void or the Nightbringer is not that big of a model, and I still had issues with it.
Well, that reminds me. Thinking of
gaps and bubbles and
thinking of big useless things. Calvin, how are you doing? But no, seriously, what I really wanted to say was talking to my friend Brandon Pillow today on the interview on Instagram. Check it out. It was a lot of fun chatting with him. But I was thinking, I've been doing this little series of talking to people about competitive, talk about hobby and all that stuff. And I kind of come to this idea, and I'm going to talk to Mike about it. I think it would be important. But maybe organizing a hobby contest. Something that could happen over Jay's, bring a model, blah blah, something like that. We can support not just. I know we talk about competitive a lot, but let's talk about the hobby track.
Yeah.
Let's organize stuff like that. That'd be fun. I may not be able to paint the best looking model, but I can judge the hell out of one. As this man well knows.
I might not be able to do, but I can judge.
Hey, you know what they say? If you can't do, you teach. Oh, Brandon, how you doing? He teaches a lot. No, but he actually paints well.
Hey, you kids want to get high?
You just want to get high. I sing better when I get high. Oh no. Let's see here. My wife, if she's watching, she's shaking her head the whole time. Like, I judge you. Like, yes, ma'am. Let's see here. So what are you doing, Calvin?
He said it's easy to trash talk when your opponent can only type. You know where I live.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he knows where I live. But bring it.
He knows where I live. He knows where we are right now.
I know. He's like 10 minutes away. Bring it.
Just watch he shows up.
He will show up. And that's the funny thing. And then I'm going to give him a big French kiss.
We'll know if he stops typing.
And I'm going to rub his back. It's going to get so hot. Let's see here. Anyone into MMA fights? Anyone into jiu-jitsu? Let's hear that. It's going to be like chirp, chirp, chirp. My goodness, this one has a lot of chunky pieces on it. Ooh, that would have hit you if I entered that. I don't want to be judged by you. Oh, man. This one's got a lot of cleanup.
Calvin's painting bikes.
Painting bikes. He's like, it's a splash dance. Bikes. These guys, I think, aren't they they're like a 12-inch range, but they hit like a freight train. Okay, that's one down. See, I knew you wouldn't take me up. You heard it now. Like you put out the challenge, and then he's like, "I'm painting." Damn right,
Well,
paint, and you like it. Let's go. I found my thrill on Improbable Wargame. Let's see here. Oh, hey guys, that reminds me that Monument Paint doing a giveaway. Go check it out on their thing. It requires a little bit of effort, but you might not win. So go for it. Check 'em out.
Yeah, looks like they're doing they're looking to do a new commercial, and
Yep.
they want people to do. It's fun. I like the idea that they're doing. So they're doing like some sort of a pharmaceutical riff commercial where it's like, try prophylaxis or whatever,
Yeah,
right? Or you're like,
exactly.
oh, all right. But like for Monument Hobbies, and so they want people to do like
10 seconds.
like 10-second fun testimonial sort of things of like, my hobbying was really bad, and then I tried Monument Hobbies, and it turned real good, or something like
Yeah.
that.
I had a real hard time, going to the bathroom. Then I started drinking pro acrylic, and then I never went again. No, don't do it, people. Don't do it. But yeah, some kind of silliness is what it sounds like they want.
Yeah, so they're gonna pick 5 people, and the 5 people that they pick to be in their commercial get like $200
Woo,
in
store credit.
store credit.
Would be
So, that's
fantastic.
pretty cool.
And you have to be in their Discord. So get in there and love them like they love you. Now, is that
Hoping maybe Vulcan Heston gets a new model.
Vulcan Heston?
It would be nice if Vulcan came back,
Vulcan.
or Vulcan Heston got a new model. I
We
suppose.
all know it's gonna be the lion. Everything points to the lion now.
Oh yeah, it was
He
gonna
is
be the
new
lion, but then they got to get other people
the
back
new
too.
star rising above the tree of life. Blah blah lion. That's all I heard. Heard blah blah lion. I was like,
Lion L. Johnson,
yes.
not
That's from-
Lionel. Lion
Coming from
L.
Soul. Coming from Soul.
Johnson.
Especially when what's his name is attacking one of his planets. So wasn't it like the planet Vastor where he's resting? Boy's gonna wake up grumpy, eat some coffee, and do some whooping. There's gonna be some whooping with some coffee. he's like, I don't do nothing in the morning without my coffee. And then he stops, looks at the screen, and goes, "Drink lion coffee."
Drink lion coffee.
It's the best.
The best part of waking up is lying in your cup.
Yeah. There you go. Do the new rules though for the for I keep forgetting his dang name.
Vastor.
His dude, I love the fact that he does 4 mortal
Yeah,
wounds.
I recognize my mistake.
What'd you do?
about him. Vulcan is the Forge Father. He's not the Primarch.
Oh yeah. No, that's
Although
you said
Vulcan
Primarch?
is the Primarch.
Oh, I missed it. I would have totally corrected you.
Like Vulcan Heston is the Forge Father, and then but their Primarch is also Vulcan.
So
Right?
we're getting. I don't. Are we talking about salamanders?
Yeah.
So, because I thought it sounds like salamanders.
Yeah.
You know what I say about salamanders? I like them too. No, I mean I like salamanders because they're all like, let's save the babies.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool about them.
Burn the heretics, save the babies.
Yeah, where freaking those dirty Ultramarines would be like, just shoot the women and children first, and then the heretics.
They definitely did.
And then you'd be like, but, don't butt me, son. Let's see here.
Yeah.
It's nice to see at least.
I read the Dark Imperium novels. They definitely did that at one point because they were marching through a certain area and they needed to not have their movement be known.
Yeah.
And then there was a bunch of like humans in the area that were like, "Oh, thank you. You're here to save us. Here, let me go back to my village and tell everybody that you're here to save us. We're so happy." And then there's someone far off that's like, "Oh, the Ultramarines are here to save us. Hooray." And everybody's just like, "Yay." And they're like, "Crap. But we really need no one to know that we're here." Literally no one to know, because if one of you tells chaos that we're here, this whole plan is kind of screwed.
Woohoo!
And so they just kind of mowed everybody down.
Down with the bad boys.
Yep.
Well, there you go. You heard it
So-
here first.
You're not wrong.
Well, I mean, I didn't even knew that part of the lore. I just
Yep.
assumed that that's what Ultramarines would do because, Gilliam is a prick.
Wasn't Gilliman that made the
No,
order,
no,
but
no,
yeah,
I
it
know.
was definitely.
But it's his children and via Zavi.
Yep. One of them was like, "This is bad. I don't want to do this," and the other one was like, "Okay, but like I'm your superior, so what are you gonna do right now? Like I'm
gonna-
telling you that you have to do this," and he's like,
Kill you, bro.
"Fine."
Fine. I don't want to deal with being killed.
He's
myself.
like, "You're right. This was the correct thing to do, but it wasn't the right thing to do, and I hated it."
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I hear it now. Deep in my souls. Let's see here. Oh. The moment I think that one won't launch, it does. I see Brandon T say T. Brandon Pills with a T. T what? T-Pain? I don't talk about my dad like that. What? He likes Ultramarines too, by the way.
I love Ultramarines.
He does.
Hey, listen, I'm all for Gulliman, and listen, it was a bad situation. They had to do what they had to do,
That's not true.
and
There was other choices to be made.
I support. There was another choice to be made, but they made the correct choice. Otherwise, Mortarion would have taken over Ultramar. and killed, like a billion other
more
people,
proof
so-
that Travis is working for chaos.
Listen,
Heretic, get him.
I am building a world leaders army.
He is. He is. Let's see how well that goes for you. Let's see. Seems like they're settling in. People are getting used to how their mechanics. People are still calling. It's funny. Guard hasn't really done fantastic, but people are still calling them broken, which is interesting to me. So hey,
Well, it's one of those differences between the upper tables and the mid table, right?
yeah. Well, yeah.
People are gonna call foul for things that are like beating them up on the mid table.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And Guard are definitely right now gatekeeping, I bet.
Yep.
Got to put them down to get anywhere.
Yep.
Because they're like, it's them and dirty custodies. That's what you got to deal with. Those two factions, so dirty. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little while before I get my world leaders really going. I've got some models, but I'm waiting for the combat patrol to drop.
Which they're holding out on because they're sold out of all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, before I get any more, because it's gonna be too good of a deal to get if you're getting into the army. That combat patrol is just gonna be so good, and so I'm not.
Oh yeah, it is. It is a thing. I don't know why I feel strange. I feel so strange.
It's still very fumey in here.
I'm sitting in front of it.
Fans blowing.
I don't even remember how to drink anymore.
That was when Steven developed a drinking problem. Splash.
This is very tasty. I need more. It's so good.
Buy it at Aldi.
I like it. But I'm a fan of ciders for sure. So it is a liquid gold to me, baby. It's like that and German beers. Let's go. That's what I love. I mean real German beers. None of that stuff over here made by Budweiser or Coors Light. That's Schwill, not beer. Let's see here. What do we got? This is what we got.
Show me what you got.
That's all we're missing is we could have like a little screen where people could like show us what they're doing. Like, show me what you got.
Well, I mean, any of you can hop into the Discord and
That's true.
post what you're hobbying within the hobby corner.
Hobby corner. Share
we do
it,
love
share
to
it.
share what we're doing in that part of the Discord.
I hear about it. I've heard stories. Go in there and you're like, you forget it's a hobby corner because there's so many memes in there.
You're the one who posted a meme in our general channel.
I did, but that was so appropriate. I'm good at breaking the rules. It's like, Steven, you broke another stream rule, channel rule or whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. Achievement. I get like achievement awards. Steven's been warned again. Like, no. Man, this thing is interesting. Don't know how many Eldar players we have on the watching right now. Anybody? Is it all just dirty Space Marine?
I know Sean is building Eldar.
Yep, I did hear that.
He's
Does he have a
doing that.
preferred craft world? What's the plan here, Sean?
He wants to do. I'm answering for Sean
Oh,
because I just know.
he just knows.
But he likes Hail of Doom.
Hail of Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, you like shooty armies? That's fine. I do think Hail of Doom is pretty cool. They're not bad. I do like the idea of doing the Children of Cain, which is the exploding sixes, and then there's a second one you could take with it. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head right now. Either way, pretty cool stuff. Hail of Doom's not too bad. It was really hot like 6 months ago, or more now.
It was when you could do both Hail of Doom and something else.
Yeah.
And now it's just Hail of Doom.
Yeah, so they've weakened it up significantly.
It's still pretty good.
Oh, I'm not agreeing that it's not. It's got potential. Wow. And that's what he knew. That he done messed up.
Game Oxel Eldar, Harlequins, and Drukhari.
Okay, that's me too. Well, welcome to my family. Or if you've been here for a while.
You gotta check, does it count if I'm terrible with Harlequins? Yeah, absolutely. Still counts.
Well, I mean, yeah. We all have to have the special edition of our family.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy's name is Gorky. Oh, let's see here. Don't worry. It's all good.
While I'm waiting for this stuff to drop.
You know what I say is, if you can't be good at playing elves, play Custodes. I mean, that's
Or just be bad at playing elves.
that one. That's but if you can't be good at that, go Custodes or Ultramarines. Eh. I like it when you're like supportive of my random opinions. Let's see here. Is Mr. Flock here yet? Or is it just we got two Brandons. Mr. Flock Brandon is not here. Okay. What do we do with the Kit Kat bar? Okay, people. I'm cleaning him up. He's getting there. A little more work to do. He's got a lot of growing tassels. Yeah, apparently it's an elven defense system.
Groin tassel.
Look, it doesn't fill the middle. It's just parts. He's got this
Oh,
long,
there you go. Yeah.
I don't know what else to call that. He's
Give you a target.
yeah. He's like, shoot here. I dare you. Might as well hit. Like roll righty, row.
We're work on some of these Nurgling swarms.
Nurgling swarms. There we go. Those are. Oh yeah, these are the printed ones. I could tell, but they look similar to the GW ones, and these are actually look.
The guy who does these models,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure pulls at least the base model from the Warhammer 3 Total War
Oh yeah.
video game, and then reposes them and
Oh, that's a
and
good
works on
idea.
them that way. Mm-hmm.
That's a way clever idea.
So these are very
correct.
they look a lot like the GW models, but better, because they basically are the GW models, but better, because they're from
Yeah, potentially from the game.
they're from the GW game.
Don't say that out loud, people. Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. That's a good way of getting that artwork without having to put maybe as much work into it.
Yeah, I mean, he puts a lot of work into it still, with
Sure.
'cause he has to like repose them, and
But just imagine if you had to do it from scratch, though.
yeah, and then he'll do so all of these models are free on Colts.
Woo!
But if you subscribe to his Patreon, you can
Yes.
download them with pre-supported files,
Oh,
which is really where it's at, because
funny.
oh my
do you
gosh,
want
these
the
things need to be
model-
supported.
Do you want these things to actually not give you errors when you try to print those?
Yeah, well, and just being able to, being able to just to know, okay, this file is supported and tested, and it should work on your printer when you print it.
Yeah, I mean, that's key.
Very, very good.
How much did he charge, anyways, out of curiosity?
I think it's like $8.
There you
But
go.
you pay $8 and you get you can just hop on his Patreon and download all of his pre-supported files.
Yeah, and
Like, it's not.
it's basically $8 for our, like 1 month of, so you can
Yep.
just get access to everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get it.
He's working his way through all of the chaos demon stuff.
Oh, sure.
So he you literally knocked over my paint.
No.
Steven,
It's getting better, people.
it's getting worse. Steven.
Now there's a yellow mark on the table.
Wow. Why did you snip this off?
Because it's
Look
like,
how big this is. It's a friggin' bullet.
I snipped it off because, like, the way these things on the base are attached, they're a pain in the butt to get off. And so I was trying to do that. I didn't think that it would launch that.
Stop.
I'm having
Stop
so
it.
much fun tonight. I'm so glad you're all here. Recap. Don't spill chemicals on the table. That didn't make you really silly. I mean, I'm kind of crazy already, but
Yeah,
this
I
is
don't know if
extra.
it's the chemicals.
Oh, it's contact time. Woo! Let's do this. The best part of waking up. There you go. Boom. We just need that sponsorship. Let's go. Folgers, hook us up.
Hold. Okay. Hold. No. Stop. Hold these in your left hand and the model in your right hand.
But I'm not
and
that.
snip it that way.
But then I'll be cutting model. The wrong model.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would Jesus do this?
Yes. Yes, he would.
Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Bill.
Oh, Mr. Bill.
I
I worked with a guy named Bill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said that once to him, and he was like, "Oh, you're so original."
Exactly. He's like, I hate you more than you ever could have imagined. Oh, I did it again. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. Go this way. We're just gonna have to be a conscious, caring adult. Oh, that already went out the window. Let's go. Oh man, I don't know. I'm starting to think. On a side note, I do like Destiny overall, but I'm starting to remember why I stopped playing.
So you hitting the grind?
Well, it's just it's the treadmill is only so much fun, and especially when you've done it for years, and you get back to it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm starting to remember why I like this. Do this activity, do that activity, get one drop. Hey, I went up 2 points in my level. Okay, let's go do the next activity. Oh, yeah, it's a good game, but for someone who's done way too much of that grinding, not really into it no more. It's hard because if you don't play, then you don't get anywhere. Like if you're only playing like, let's say once or twice a week,
No, that's how they get you.
Exactly, you can't progress. So it's like, it's annoying when they make it like. It's like
They want you to feel a sense of satisfaction.
Yeah.
And,
what I did like about Final Fantasy 14 is I could just go buy crafted armor and jump a pretty big amount and start doing the content, and then you only have to play like a couple times a week, beating content, and then you're getting stuff and you're good. But this is like the rest of the time you spend on Final Fantasy just socializing. There's little clubs, people rocking. Dude, I remember like you wandered around Final Fantasy, one of the cities, and there was like people gambling, like they're doing a little random dice generator. You spend money and try to see if it's evens or odds, doing all that kind of fun stuff. I'm like, okay,
you guys are bored.
yeah, exactly. So and they have a role playing community within Final Fantasy 14 where they do plays and all sorts of stuff.
Huh.
And then like if you're hanging out at some of the cities, you'll see people role playing in the middle of the city and doing all sorts of stuff. It's unique.
That sound unique.
When you mixed in with all the people that are like hardcore trying to be like week 1 raiders and stuff, and then you get all these guys who are going, come on, my cat friends, let us go forth.
Gosh, my cat friends.
Yeah,
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, they got cat race. They
Nope,
got all
I'm
sorts of
out.
stuff.
I'm out.
It's all good, bro. Oh,
The second the furries come out to play, I'm out. I'm going home.
Well, it's not that they're furries. It's just one of the races. The really creepy people are the ones that play the little dwarf people, because they're babies basically. They have baby face and stuff, and people play them, and it's just like, oh,
Yeah, see, none of this is not. I'm not. This isn't. No, this isn't my thing. I'm not.
He role plays. Don't lie.
Mm-mm. I've done role play stuff before, but it's
private.
No, it's been more like milsim stuff.
Oh, milfin.
Milsim,
Oh,
military sim.
Oh, you're like, yes, Sergeant.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, not
too funny.
There's been a zero amount of uwoos as part of my.
That's what it's all about.
Experience.
Get in there. You ain't doing it right unless you're wooing.
I'm never gonna do it right.
Isaac woos, I believe.
I'm never gonna do it right.
Isaac, are you an ooer? If you ever watch this, Isaac, I want to know.
It's fine for other people. It's not my thing.
Calvin,
It's not my
you
thing. No.
he who woos, so he must ooh woos. I wonder if that's kind of part of
She
it.
who woos.
Let's see here. I mean, we know Calvin's very particular. Maybe he's particular and he likes ooh.
He does. I promise you.
He's like, he's so particular. He wants seven examples of him being in particular.
Oh, there's also bunny people.
Oh yes, there's bunny people. They're the new ones.
No,
Yeah, they're the new
No.
ones. The bunnies.
I'm out. I'm so hard out. I'm just.
Ooh, ooh. Oh yes, straight up, dude. Yeah, my friend, like he loves playing as a bunny, and that's one of his characters. They have a big like kind of cat bear person thing. They have a giant, like it's not really a giant, it's like an ogreish kind of giant human. Well, not giant, but just a big human. That's the better word I'm looking for. They've got humans, of course, and some all sorts of things. So yep. I did like it. I mean, if you're a big fan of Final Fantasy, if you haven't played Final Fantasy Online, then you probably should, just because it's gonna check mark so many boxes for you if you're a big Final Fantasy fan. You know,
Never gotten into any of them.
that's a sad thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, I know
You don't like Sephiroth?
the vast majority. Okay, so I know like different games have different gameplay styles or whatever,
Yes.
right? So you can't just be like, oh, I don't like the gameplay style, and you're like, okay, but have you tried this one? Because this one has a different gameplay style. I'm like, I never got into it. I don't really care about it. I dislike any let me go through 12 different sub menus before I get to make an attack.
That's
sort of
not what
games.
happens. Don't even.
It
try.
absolutely is what happens in certain Final Fantasy games.
Those are the old ones.
Where
there,
you're like,
sir.
yeah, let's
It's
play,
not
and you're like
12.
menu, sub menu, sub menu, sub
That is
menu,
not
sub menu,
true. That's not
attack.
True. That's not true, people.
It is 100% true.
This is what happens to a guy who plays games where all you do is click on the screen.
I have sat for multiple hours watching friends play Final Fantasy. I know how some of them do play, and that is exactly how they play, and I'm not for it.
The levels of lying. The lies.
Not my jam.
I love 14, but I don't have the time. Yeah, I used to have the time, and I don't have it anymore. And for me, I'm very competitive, so it's hard to play a game where I can't get in and raid. And that's part of the reason, Destiny's really not the game I want to. I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, like I can't play it like how I would. You know what I mean? Like just basically every day as much time as I possibly can, trying to do all sorts of stuff. Nah, I don't really want to do that anymore. So it's a distraction, but I'm not falling for full effect, if you will, like I used to. Oh man. Ooh. But did you not play Pokemon? Also, I never played Pokemon. Did you play Pokemon?
Yeah.
Pokemon.
No. Pokemon is 2 menus, and then you get to attack.
Yeah.
You select attack, you select the attack that you want, and then it attacks. That's not...
He doesn't like that you go attack, or you select, like, you have, like, potions and inventory stuff. He doesn't like that it has attack option, a spell option. He doesn't like choices. That's why he plays games where you just go like
and then
this.
you have like 5 people in your party.
Yes,
that you have to also select everything.
That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Now it's all quick buttons.
That's what I'm saying. I prefaced this at the beginning. I said I understand that like different
changed.
Final Fantasies have different gameplay styles, and so you can't be like, I don't like the gameplay style,
well,
because then
evolved.
everybody says, well, you could just play this other one and it has a different gameplay style.
Well, yeah, it's evolved. Let's put it
Right.
that way. No, I get you. For when I grew up, that was the only way you could play those kind of games for the longest time.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of just the deal. But yeah, I get you. It is what it is, I guess. Don't judge them, people. There's no accounting for taste.
But is there?
Is there? A lack of taste in this instance.
Hate to say it, I'm gonna have to get more of this paint.
Yeah, that stuff. That's my secret sauce right there. I use that stuff for orc skin, and then I do the Beltan shade, and it makes the most beautiful orc skin.
What do you mean, this stuff?
Yes, it makes the most beautiful. Can I for a second? Yeah. Here, so I'm gonna show off my recipe for orc skin. I'm a huge fan of it. It's using this good old plague flesh, Blade Bear flesh, and then you're doing your Bal and green shade. It makes amazing orc flesh. Highly recommended. If you haven't tried it, try it. Obviously, it works best over a excuse me, a white model. But I think once you try it, you'll be like, whoa, I'm never going back. Because it just works real well. Now you can do a really good Zenithal and go that route too. But honestly, the Baltan green gives you all the shading you need. So honestly, you don't need that. So it's definitely my favorite way to do orc. There are definitely more technical ways to do it, but this is mine for just quick and easy. Go. Okay, guys, a mess. All the bits, getting all the bits, people.
I can't believe Calvin compared Pokemon to Final Fantasy. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out. No, stay.
Stay.
But get out.
He's playing Pokemon right now. That's why he's comparing. He's like, don't judge me. I'm in the middle of a Pokemon game. Oh man, there. This little piece right here. I can see why you need a razor blade to get here and clean these little tabs. Oh, I don't know. Ooh, that was plump here. I get it. Sometimes you just take too much and you just accept the new look of the model, right? No.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe.
Kind of.
I don't know.
Let's
Yes.
I love it. There we go. Okay, we're getting there, people. Yeah, this is going quick. What time is it? Oh wow,
9:17. Actually, I feel like it should be later. I don't know. Time has been real weird ever since that bottle flipped over.
He's like, I feel like it's 1 a.m. already. I thought I aimed it down enough, and it still bounced off the ground and leaped to you.
I don't know why people are complaining about these fine cats. It seems fine. You just have to trim things up a little bit.
He's gonna be like my wife.
Blind your friends and knock everything over.
He's like, do you remember that time? It's like, oh boy, don't worry. This is the last of my fine cast elven stuff. So
Thank God.
So you can be happy that they're finishing up today. Otherwise, it might be another week before when we do it again.
Like, Steven, you got to start clipping those not on Hobby and Hang.
Fine cast are officially banned from Hobby and Hang.
Yes.
They are projectiles of death and must not be brought here.
Yes. That is accurate.
He's like, I didn't know I was coming here to be abused.
Well, I knew that. In this way.
That's hilarious. Man, let's see. I was thinking. I was thinking that maybe we should, like, if our friend Brandon comes out to JCD Hobby this Friday when we're all going to be there, that we could check out his competency level. He's won 2 painting contests to your 1. So he's kicking it compared to you. He's already stomping you in the dirt. But I wanted to see what he can do.
What's he doing to you then?
That's a private discussion that we don't bring up. But hi. But no, I want to check out his art. I'm real curious. There's been a lot of encouragement for us to start doing some kind of extra content in the regards of techniques or things like that, like tips and tricks and whatnot. So there's potential for us to start creating additional content in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe once we get to 600 subs, that seems like a great time to start doing additional content. That or 10th edition, whatever comes first. But I think, what do you guys think about like painting tutorials versus strategy tutorials? What would you guys like to see? I'm curious. What do you like? Let us know in the comments below. We can figure it out. But I don't know. Who knows, if we get a lot of desire for a hobbying side, maybe we will have to have more than one artist. Because again, I'm not one of the artists.
You paint just fine.
He always flirts with me. Ignore flirting. Like, ah, dang it. He's my painting daddy. He's like, that's not what I was trying to do. Let's see here. Yeah, if you're looking for some motivation, talk to Travis. Ooh, that one bounced off of here. Oh no. when you're looking for motivational compliments about your paint, he will find something on your model and tell you that you're doing a fantastic job. Don't give up. Or in my case, he just doesn't look at the model at all and be like, "It looks fine,
It
Steven.
looks great, Steven. I love
It
it.
looks so good, I can't even see
It looked great. Thanks for sharing.
or his first compliment he ever gave me, I'm a good orc painter.
You're a great orc painter. You're
Oh, I've
great.
been elevated. I'm at the greatness now.
Yeah, you're fantastic.
I bring the great wall painted. Oh no. Oh, you know what's funny? I saw this great thing on the Eldar thing on Facebook. The guy said, I'm gonna be playing an orc player, tomorrow. Anything I should know. And one of the guys says, when they wall, you wall with them. It's more fun. I was like, that's the best answer you can ever get. When the orc player walls, wall with them. It's more fun.
I'm like, oh, wah.
Wow, I'm helping. I'm helping. Let's go. Get those orky powers going.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. That'd be hilarious. Oh man. But one thing I can tell you, when you go to a tournament and everyone's whining, it is very cool. Especially once you realize why they're all screaming. Because in a big room,
Why is
all you hear
everyone
is
yelling?
screaming. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of yelling. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was funny. I was talking to Adrian, and I said, I kind of worry about playing you. And I was gonna say because I don't want to beat you, just to be smug, or be low. And then he was like, "Yeah, if you and I were playing the game together, we'd never finish." I was like, "You're saying I talk too much, aren't you?" I was like, "I can talk fast enough that we can finish."
Sexy.
Sexy. That's right. Be like, call me Donnie, baby. Oh man, no, I mean, personally, I would love to play Adrian, but I don't know if I want to. It's weird, right? Because he's like somebody I look up to.
Mhm.
So then to play him, I can't. I help but want to beat him. You know what I mean?
You can't help but want to beat everyone.
I just do. I'm gonna tell him he's winning the whole time, and but he won't believe me because he knows the game really well.
Yeah.
But
You were trying real hard in our game on Friday.
I do know that game was so close. It was swinging every turn like little bits.
You're trying so hard.
Trying so hard to get you confident.
No, you were just trying real hard to win.
I was. I felt like I had a chance. That list was feeling real strong.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you're playing Chaos Knights, only play Baby Knights.
Yeah.
It is really strong. And it's fun to play. And holy cow, 6 of the executioners feels real good.
Yeah.
Because they kill 1 or 2, it's fine. I got 4 more. And they're gonna keep killing your stuff.
Yeah.
So and then, man, those I wasn't sure about the slaughter claws, but holy cow, a baby knight with a slaughter claw touches something and it just dies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's minimum 4 damage each, so it's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
And the suckers are strength 12, so they're wounding a lot of things on 2s and a lot of other things on 3s. So it's just real good. Holy cow.
Yeah.
But give me more. Give me more.
Oh, Nurglings.
Nurglings! That's what Nurglings sound like. Exactly. Exactly. Stop eating that. They're so sassy. They talk back. Papa Nurgle's like, shut up. It's only when they get bigger they can start saying words.
Yeah.
They gotta get a few like points up higher. Ever since you told me that they all kind of score above their head, I love that.
I mean, there's one thing about Nurgle is you know exactly where you stand with him.
Exactly.
You are
You're either favored or not.
Farty Blast Mick Bloat Face 375,000th in line of Nurgle.
Yep, there you go. Or you're number 2.
Or you're number 2.
Who is number 2 anyways? You know this. I know you do.
I don't know currently. I know
Oh, okay.
Rodigus was number 2.
Okay.
And then Kugath was number 1, but then the events of the
the burning of the garden.
The burning of the garden, yeah.
Because
Kugath got demoted heavily. He's in timeout right now.
Isn't Mortarion also timed out? Like,
Yeah.
I heard he's like literally timed out.
Yeah, Nurgle's not too happy with him right now.
Yeah.
So Rodigus, I believe, is number 1 right now. I don't know who number 2 is yet.
That's funny. Well, I mean, whoever was number 3.
It's accurate. Yeah.
I mean, that seems to be the way. Dude,
Although there were a few of there were a few of Kugath's
Yeah.
like close followers that are dead
Oh
now,
no.
because of all of that stuff too, which is also why he's in timeout.
Oh no.
Because Gulliman's daddy's sword, held by Gulliman,
Yes,
murders demons,
Yeah.
outright kills
Forever
demons.
dead.
Yeah, it pulls their soul into the sword and burns it up.
Yeah, that's the way to get rid of a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Whew. Yeah, they don't they see Gilliman coming and they're like, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I can really win.
That's literally, and like that was one of the things that Gulliman even said in the books. He's like he's like out on the front lines, like charging, like all out charging these demons. And Colquan, a Custodes who's in charge of like guarding Gulliman, is like, you really shouldn't be on the front line here. Like, we're supposed to guard you, and like you're kind of making it really hard for us to guard you because you're just like charging out and like, you know, whatever. And Gulliman's like, I need them to feel fear.
Yeah.
I need them to feel afraid of what is happening, and I want them scared.
Yep.
And so they're gonna feel my wrath, like
like
through this basically.
Oh yeah, that's the call.
And Colquan's like, yeah, but is that all of it? Like, is that the whole reason? Because like you could still do that and be a little bit more safe or whatever. And essentially it just comes out that like Gulliman's like, yeah, but also I'm also really pissed off. Like,
yeah, it's a compliment.
I need to work some stuff out.
Yeah.
And so like at one point the gate crashes down and Gulliman just like charges out and just like starts wrecking face, and the Custodes are like, get to the Primarch, we have to defend him. And then like they're fighting, and like one of the Custodes looks over and is like, we have to defend that. And they look over, and Gulliman's just like, oh, he's just wrecking everything. And they're like,
I think he's fine.
yeah, okay, good point. He seems okay. just
keep us alive.
Yeah. Hold the line.
That's so funny. Let him wreck some faces, people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he does around here.
Yeah.
He has a lot of combat experience. No doubt about that.
Yeah, that is accurate.
Man, that's too funny.
Hmm.
Let's see. Robuto Gillibone.
Robuto!
He's from Italy. Too fun.
Let's some of this texture on this
texture.
Texture up the bass.
Yeah. No treble. Go. He's stringing the bass. We're having so much fun. Oh man, let's see here. This needs to do what I want it to. There
I do
we
feel
go.
like the fumes have kind of subsided a bit.
It's gotten a little better. I'm being left with a slight headache. Woo. All right, people. It's only brain damage.
Time to spill another bottle.
Let's get it on. You're now. It's like right before every stream.
It's tradition now.
It's tradition. We don't stop.
Grab a paper bag and
Just go. Man. Well, let's see what we got left. A few more to glue. Let's keep gluing, people. We'll better turn that down.
Keep it gluing. Keep
That's
it gluing.
right.
Keep
Oh, Jack,
gluing.
crazy. That let's see if we missed anything. Rowboat really.
Rowboat girl man.
How we go? Oh no! As soon as I said, "Oh no," he looks like, "Oh, not again." Oh man!
I love all the Gulliman names. I love them.
Oh, do you? You gotta bring it. It only fuels me.
Robot Gorilla Man.
Robot Gorilla. That's so funny, dude. I don't know. I'm excited to see what Fulgrim looks like. It'd be amazing. Do.
The question will be is if he looks any different than how he's already described.
I mean, if he keeps his face, right? I think.
Well, he's all snaky form, right? With like a bunch of arms and whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
I just hope he keeps.
If they change that, you know, it'll be interesting to see if he's been.
How much has he changed? There it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting secret texts from the man.
My wife. Are you airbrushing down there? It's really stinky.
Yes, we are, sweetie. Steven's a drug addict. Oh no. Actually, maybe there's more of these guys than I thought there was. No, there's not. It's not. Just me. Don't mind me, people. I'm stupid. Stupidly high. I mean, they could be using more weapons. Oh, that's true. I mean, they could just recycle her body and then just slap on. If I think it's who you're talking about, they could, that giant snake lady. You know, they just clop her off her head and arms and give her some masculine features. Done. You know,
Easy.
there you go.
I feel like that'd be a lame way to do it though.
Yeah, but people have pointed out GW doing similar things like that, pulling things from other models. But I think pulling some things from other models is not as efficient versus inappropriate versus like they're like literally like take this model, slap a new upper torso on it, done. That
I mean, it's different when it's like a smaller model or like a whatever. But like if we're talking like a Demon Primarch size centerpiece model, like, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like what's with you. I think that they know there's a lot of people that hate him, and they'll probably try to do him right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only thing I was surprised is I thought that Angron was going to be bigger. That's what she said, and and he was a little smarter than I thought. So
I mean, he's relatively the same size as
he's bigger than a Demon Prince.
Well, but he's relatively the same size as his like Demon Primarch brothers, like Mortarion and Magnus.
Well, well, he seems smaller than Magnus, but Magnus
he's more hunched. He's more hunched down.
Yeah,
like he's like poised to attack. But as far as like his features and stuff, they're all relatively the same size.
No, I don't disagree with you 100%.
Just Magnus is more spread out. Mortarion is the same. He's more spread out and like flying and he's up, or whatever.
That's
right?
true. That's true. I guess you're right, sir. But yeah, so that's where the real challenge is, because how big do they want to make him, right? Because with the snake body, right? Is it going to be really curled up, or is they going to like show him like kind of up tall? It's makes you wonder. There's definitely some possibilities there, and then will they give us two possible choices, right? A curled up versus I don't didn't give you a lot of posing options for him, did they? I feel like everyone's
no, he's monopose.
Yeah, I thought like
you can't pose him differently.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Everyone
without
I've
like
seen,
a lot of kit bashing or something.
Yeah. Did you see the demon golden demon ticket winners model at all? Did you look at that?
I did.
I mean, that guy he said he put over 100 hours into that, and it looked epic from so many standpoints.
Yeah,
pretty amazing. That's what So there are people that could probably do it. Somebody who can do that for pretty amazing.
Well, there was one that like converted him into like a Demon Primarch Lehman Russ.
Really?
Yeah, he like didn't have any of his armor on, and then he was like, he was like wolfing sort of. Yeah, he looked like like Lehman Russ, the Space Wolves Primarch or whatever.
No, I got where you were coming from, but yeah, okay, interesting. Be interesting. I mean, Lehman Rush would be really interesting one to see, like if he comes back, and I feel like even if he came back mostly human, there would be some strong wolfen looks on him after his exposure.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's out of here, people. He's been called away. Oh boy. The high effect is over, but it was the best stream ever. How's everyone doing? How's their progress going? The war game, war grammar. Oh no, you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? Do this. Take it. Gotta cram it in there, right, guys? That's what they like. You just gotta take the model and cram it. Everything goes well. Okay. Hit that. Drop it like it's hot. This stuff likes to leak around the bottle while you spray it, though, huh? 10K years later, he's gonna be more wolfy. Yeah, I think that's true. I think he will be more wolfy, and I'm personally excited about that idea. I think that's how it should be, and it'll be neat to see him. You guys, I mean, it would be kind of crazy if we got two Loyalist Primarchs back in 10th edition. I think that would be new hotness. But I don't know. The rumors are that they're going to be showing the Imperium losing for a bit, so we're going to be on our back foot. So Chaos might be getting somewhere, because I mean, obviously at this point it seems like the demons are getting ahead of things, and I'm kind of curious what the Tau are going to play a part in this next part of Arcs of Omen. I wonder if some people are saying that.
I mean, lore wise, they've been pretty quiet this edition.
Well, yeah, for sure. And but people are saying like that the demons are coming for that sword that he wields. Is what some people are
Farsight sword.
Yeah, the Farsight sword. That. But then people are also saying that rune on the armor is actually the lion. So it looks like there might be some kind of relationship between him and the lion. So that was interesting, because I didn't know what that rune stood for, because I'm not that versed in the lore, but people apparently saw it, and like within 24 hours were like super excited that this was a lion link, and confirming as far as they're concerned that he is coming back. And it's a question of like how much longer, which
I mean, at this point, if they didn't bring him back, it would be like, seriously, guys, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's like, how much do you need to tease us?
Right.
So yeah, that does seem like the way. Okay, one more, and then I got to put arms on. Let's do this. Excuse me, just a little high. You know what? I do like that they made this where you can do 2 5-man or a 10-man. You know what I mean? Because they've got, like, I like the Howling Banshees. You get exactly 5. Here you get 6. So the not Primarch, but the Autarch of the group can actually be loaded out a little differently if you ran it as bigger squad. Like, if you run it just as a 5-man, you could. This is the base weapon. So you don't even need to put this weapon on. You could just run the big the relic weapon, and then you run it into. I'm trying to remember, because then you can just have extra. I don't remember if he has 2 versions of it, or if it's just the relic one. Because it's the relic one, the 2 squads can't have both have it. So then that's where the bigger question is. But I think leaving it like that. Anybody know? I don't have my book in front of me, and we're not cracking open the giveaway to find out.
Nope.
But anybody know if they've got a relic and a regular one, or if it's just they just got the one? We don't know, people. The fire of the dragon breathing down upon its enemy. Let's see here. But they need to get a points drop, because these guys would be so amazing. All the build up, and then like it's a new Space Marine lieutenant. Well, hey, they gotta bait it out. Dude,
opening the vault. What is it? It's gonna be the lion. No, it's a lieutenant.
We got one more book, one more Arc to Omen book before 10th edition, right? They did the same thing with the Psychic Awakening. This is that kind of mentality. So we've got one more book coming, and that's gonna be the lion. I think that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna show the lion on the cover. He's here, and maybe at that point he thwarts the last effort to finish whatever Bashtool's doing. Maybe. Right? Maybe we finally get some story progression.
You can't get that name correct.
Bashtool. Bashtala?
Bashtor.
Bashtor. Oh, I like Bashtool better. I don't know why. I apologize. Bashtor. I like Bashtool. Sounds very orky. But yep. Oh, just fun story. I finally named my orc on Warbike, my orc boss on Warbike. His name is Dirt Nappa, because he whiffs and then he dies.
Dirt nap. He takes himself a dirt nap.
He takes no dirt naps, people. That's his official GW name.
If you were forced to remove one faction, sub-faction from the game, who would get the axe?
Custodes. Done. Why are you even asking?
I knew it was going to be.
It's going to be Custodes. It's going to be always. I may give him heck about Necrons, but honestly, Necrons should stay. They should be here. But Custodes don't leave Earth. What are they doing?
Sure, they do.
They don't leave Earth.
They do.
Not traditionally.
They do.
They're supposed to guard the planet.
Yeah, since Goleman came back, he looked at them and said, "You guys need to get out more. Come on." That's like literally how it went.
So perfect. we get rid of Custodes and we get rid of the Ultramarines. They're finally wiped out like they were supposed to be on the Battle of McCrag when they were just barely any of them left.
Oh my goodness, you're
That's
such a troll. You're such a troll.
It's official. The Ultramarines died on McCrag like they were supposed to when the Tyranids came. Taking them out, people.
Had to remove a faction. Forced to remove a faction. Who would I remove?
Feel it in my bones. In my bones.
Hmm.
He doesn't know, people. But that seems.
I'm trying to think who would make the most sense within the lore
Votan.
to get rid of.
They were dead once.
Honestly,
They just got back.
yeah. Soul Rucks, Axe Squats again. Hmm. That's a tough one. Like to seriously answer it, right?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't know who doesn't really belong right now. Like, I mean, honestly, I have a real call. I mean, I jokingly say Custodes because somebody we know is watching. But
can I pick a specific faction of Space Marines / Chaos Space
Ooh.
Marines?
there we
Or
go.
do I have to just pick Chaos Space Marines or Space Marines in general?
He's got something. Fine, people.
Sub-faction. One faction / sub-faction. Okay. Then I guess, like,
He's got an idea.
maybe Red Corsairs.
Ooh. Because they're new.
Because, like,
They got
I feel like they would be the least impactful to remove.
Yeah, they're more like a pirate organization that just happens to hail chaos versus like they're the new boys.
Yeah, if it was like, oh no, they're all like, if they came out in a book and it was just like, yeah, they're just all dead, you'd be like, okay, that's too bad.
I mean, honestly, I feel like if GW, like, here's the thing, I feel like Red Corsairs would be the first ones to pick up Primaris armor. That's what I would say.
So it can't be like something too small.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that Red Corsairs, I don't know.
Night Lords, maybe.
Night Lords are supposed to be nearly extinct anyways.
If I had to take a larger chunk, Night Lords, Alpha Legion.
Alpha Legion.
People get mad at me about Alpha
Legion. You know, if we really had a dynamic
people like
storytelling,
their Alpha Legion.
I think we should get 2 Alpha Legions. There should be a loyalist one eventually.
Yeah.
If the story develops the way people think it is, then the Alpha Legion as we know it should be basically wiped out as the real Alpha Legion comes back to its loyalist ways. But I don't know. I guess we're gonna see. So we actually end up with 4 extra bases. Woohoo, people! The money's real. Oh man! Oh, I can't get this base off the table. It's because I glued it. Yeah, it had a lid on it, so it didn't do anything. Don't let him judge me, people. Oh, I threw that on the floor. No, I didn't. But it made it where it's supposed to go. We got some bits here. Boop.
Let me look at these guys.
Yeah, check them out. Check them out. I just got a lot of cleanup still to do, but they're getting a lot closer. They're getting closer. They were way easier to put together than, I like these guys. They look.
These are the warp spiders.
Those are the warp spiders.
Little crab boys.
They are. This is the technology.
It's like a crab. It's like a crab back.
So this is the technology that Grey Knight's backpack is based off of, where they're teleporting through areas. So that which makes that really cool. These guys, like the orcs, if they teleport, if they they could advance, and if you roll like a 4+, one of them could die. So which is weird because the Grey Knights don't have that problem. So why is it that the War Spiders, who clearly have more advanced technology, have that problem? Because they're in a constant state of flicker.
It's older technology.
It
doesn't necessarily mean it's more advanced.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Don't listen to him. Bad mouthing our elven overlords. I'd like to see the elven story progress along the lines of redemption, like they've been slowly adding to. Because you've got the Harlequins working one plan to get She Who Thirsts to basically defeat herself, and then you have the Yanari basically bringing the gods back through death. Like they got Ishtar back, whatever her name is. I can't always forget her name, but either way, they brought her back, the Incarn, and kind of interesting to see like them kind of unifying the elves. So I'd like to see more of the elven story developing where they're kind of. I feel like they're not really a dying race anymore. They're definitely on a uptick. I think this is. They're like, we got the help we needed. Now let's start making babies. Something.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that like when you feel the call to be a Harlequin, right? You take your soul stone off, when it's supposed to protect you. You take it off, and then you go into the webway, right? So clearly, it's not really that useful of an item. You come back as super soldier, which I like. I personally feel like it's time for the elves to start being on the rebound. No more sad elves. Let's be happy elves murdering people.
Yeah, but it's grim dark. Like it can't ever be happy.
Well, hey, the orcs are happy. If they can be happy, so can the elves.
Yeah, but they're happy murdering everything in sight.
And that's also why I don't understand why orcs have a leadership of 6 for a lot of their units when they're happy to be fighting.
They get scared.
That doesn't make sense. Now
They get scared.
they want to do the Great
In
Wall.
lore, they get scared.
No,
They do.
no, I don't want to hear. I know they do, but I mean, honestly,
I agree with you. I think in definitely in the WoW, they should be fearless.
yeah, I think for 2 turns, immune to morale checks makes sense.
Yeah, I'll even come halfway and say first turn.
First turn is still reasonable.
It's still reasonable.
It's
right?
still reasonable. I would take that over nothing.
I'd be okay with 2 turns, but I'm just saying, if somebody wanted to be like, nah, 2 turns is
if
too
you want to
strong.
balance it, sure. But I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, you got 5 turns where currently they take morale. At least one. The first round of the wall makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because then it has diminishing effects. Like first turn, they're super amped, and then it drops. I'm down with that.
Capture Slanesh, pump their stomach for elf souls like AOS.
Oh no!
And bring the Great Horned Rat.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! But I don't know. I mean, what isn't dark? I mean, if you're worshiping a god of death, then you made a bad choice. Oh, now there's white on your table. We won't talk about that. Well, that's the bits. It's stuck to some of that. It's given texture. You always tell me that texture is important, and
I thought Calvin was messy. This is a different level.
I've got more practice. More years of honing my technique.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, dude, I literally clean my office like a couple times a month. I trash it, clean it, trash it, clean it. It is a flow and effect. Right before I know it's time to clean, my wife walks in and goes, "Oh God!" And I'm like, "Today's the day, people. Let's clean it."
Here we go. It's time.
This time, the wife finally made a mean comment about it.
Yeah. Morale is mimicking the orcs beating each other up, and they just took wounds.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see more done with the morale system in 10th edition.
Yeah, because why does only certain armies actually have to deal with it when most armies generally ignore it or barely even deal with it, right?
It rarely matters.
Yet they keep putting in rules like, oh my goodness, Drakari have so many cool mechanics that can play off of leadership and morale.
Yeah.
But they don't work really because of the way it's just the way the system's designed. It would be amazing to be something that was actually had to consider.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see them do something more with it. Or just get rid of it.
Yeah, if it doesn't matter, then
If it doesn't matter, why does it exist? It's
Yep.
just
like it's like looking at art that a 3-year-old made.
your side of the table.
I'm so messy. Can you tell? This is where I hobby. That's why we put a mat over it. He's like, I like it when you hobby at my place. Until now. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm more careful at my house.
It would be cool to get Skaven in 40k.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I could imagine.
Like in their
Hive in it.
well, and like in Fantasy World where like they serve different gods.
Yep.
Like they don't serve any of the chaos gods, or they serve a different god. that is like their own thing.
Isn't there like a plague rat one? I thought they were like kind of Nurgling-esque, but maybe not.
But they're not. It's not Nurgle.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's like their own thing.
Well, the nice thing about what I like about AOS is at least everyone's got their own thing going on. It's a little more complicated. I mean, even some of the even when you look at some of the armies that you could say are on the good guy side, they're only on the good guy side because they don't want things to change. They like harvesting souls. They don't want that to change. You know what I mean? They like the status quo. So they're fighting to keep things as it is. While Destruction's like, let's just ruin it all. People. Yeah. So no, I think that is interesting that you could have armies that honestly would be fighting each other in any other circumstance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But now we're
friends.
We don't
now.
like those guys. We hate those guys more than we hate you.
So let's work together.
Yeah.
Classic.
That would be interesting to see more of that in 40K too.
Yeah, because it's some of that stuff is pretty like where do I put it? Like we keep certain things simple. Probably one.
Yeah, and I think certain things are simple mainly for balance reasons.
Yeah.
That it's like, first of all, 40K is like a super hard game to balance in general. Like, how hard would it be to balance if you also could like ally in any other faction?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're having a hard time on the AOS side, always balancing their game too.
Right.
They had periods where it was really good, but yeah, no. So for sure, that's why I argue that even though I do love this game system, and
it literally flew right past me and landed right here.
You'll have it back. But either way, you can't tell me that they're not doing it on purpose when you're seeing there are two different systems that they have. And both of them are struggling with the exact same issue.
Yeah.
And it happens exactly the same time. Oh, a new codex comes out. Oh, everything's out of whack. I think they know. Yeah. I think that they're well aware. I mean, at least we're so late into it all that now it's starting to be balanced, which is like finally. It would be nice if we could have. Well, I guess they're giving us 6 months of this before they wreck it all with whatever's coming next, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like that's where we're hard, and then we'll go through the whole thing again, where you see people scooping up armies because they're super hot.
New Jackal's a free mini for March. Gonna bring 9 friends and get a squad for free. 9 of the exact same Jackal.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what happened.
Yep.
I can't live this really.
Nope.
Can't
do it.
But it'll be better than spilling inside my case, maybe. But
hang on, I might have something.
Oh, he's got solutions, people.
Maybe.
Well, I agree.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass. This man doesn't know how to drink, people. He didn't finish his drink. Oh, he did finally. He did it. It can be done. Woo! The new Jackals. That's too fun. I like it. Oh man. Let's see. We gotta get these giveaways shipped out this week. Sorry, it's been a little delayed. We got a snowstorm hitting here real soon, so we'll probably get it out this weekend, but it's coming. And so hopefully that's gonna be a really cool. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not getting that cleaned up. Super glue all in there. Nothing I could do about it. I'm gonna cap it like that. Oh no. It finally decided to do what it's meant to do. And adhere to itself. Oh goodness. We're getting close to wrap up time, but we're not done yet. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you had a good time hanging out with us tonight. We definitely had a good time hanging out with you. Oh man, I'm gonna get back to painting here eventually. I'm kind of in a weird kick where I just haven't been in the mood, and I've been really focusing on just building models, for my collection. I figure once I get them all built, then I'll be I won't have any excuses. It'll be all painting all the time, which could be
What's this thing?
That's just the cap.
Oh, that's just the regular cap.
Yeah, it's a regular cap. Ooh, look at him. He's got solutions, people. Maybe. I mean, I can clip off that.
Really, yeah, if you can clean
clip
that up.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. He's got. He's making me make more messes. He made me do it. That's what we're doing here. Well, your wife's like, "What are you doing down there? It just reeks up here."
It's true. She was like, "I'm really worried about you." I'm like, "We're okay. We're fine.
We're having a blast.
We got a fan on. Everything's good. Don't worry."
It all ended well. He got more of the his favorite glue. Now he likes it for more than one reason. Like 2 months down the road, we're gonna be like, We need to take this paint away from you. Take this glue away from you. You got a problem. You can't take one. It's like, it's mine. We're gonna catch him in his office. He hasn't painted in like 4 weeks.
Travis has been spending so much money on art supplies. What, paints and stuff? No, just glue.
Just lots of glue.
just this one glue.
Oh man, I'm still like afraid to put that. I mean, I know you said it's for cleaning, but I'm scared to put that in my airbrush. Tried it?
It's exactly the same stuff.
I know, but have you tried it?
This stuff?
Yeah.
No, but I have the Tamiya airbrush cleaner as well.
Have you used the Tamiya stuff to glue things together yet?
We could try. It's like
I just you can't blame my hesitancy on putting something that says it's a glue through my expensive air. I don't know. He told me the glue's a cleaner, and I'm not putting it in my airbrush. It's too expensive. I'm not doing it. Oh.
You buy the airbrush cleaner.
Okay.
Because the airbrush cleaner comes in this giant friggin' bottle.
Yes, yes.
So it comes in this bottle as opposed to this bottle.
Okay.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah, of course.
And it's the same stuff.
I want to see you glue a model with it. You say it's the same stuff. That means I expect it to glue things. I want to see you glue things. Oh, collective. Put this in my box.
Contains butyl acetate and acetone. Contains acetone and butyl acetate.
Oh boy, trying to tempt
They're the same thing.
I mean, I do have a model of it.
Okay.
I'm scared he's gonna melt my model.
I mean, I need a brush. So you buy one of these and then you refill it with this.
Nah, it's all good.
That's what you do.
I'll trust you. You can fill my bottle up now.
It's the same stuff though. You can sniff it if you want to.
Oh yeah. Let's get back to the
Smells
original
the same.
show it was today. Show's gonna be.
But this
just
stuff
like
works
it was.
super well for cleaning out airbrushes too. Like really,
nice.
really well. But it's
That's what we
the
care about.
it's the same stuff.
Cool.
It's
I mean, it
it's
sounds like
exactly
it
the
is.
same thing.
But it just trips me out that is also clear.
Yeah.
But I mean, it did start wrecking the table.
Did you see what it did to the paint? It
No.
stripped the heck out of that.
Yeah, it did start. Oh no, it's all over.
It's okay.
I'm breaking everything.
You got it sideways now.
Oh.
There you
Oh. Oh. Okay.
It ruined by the paint on the thing.
It did start wrecking the table.
I mean, it's basically nail polish remover. It's not acetone. Nail polish remover is specifically acetone.
Oh.
You don't want to use acetone for gluing models. This is a little bit different than that because it's acetone and something else. And something else is what kind of backs it off a little bit.
Something different. Yep, there you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, 50-50 acetone, which is nail polish remover, and butyl acetate, which is the less something. I don't know. It's what makes it special. It gives it its magic stuff.
Well, I mean, it was melting my plastic bases, so clearly that's what it's doing.
Yep.
It's just makes it liquidy, and they really stick.
Yep, and that reacts to plastic, like ABS plastic and stuff like that, which is or high impact polystyrene, which is what a lot of models are made out of, which is also called HIPS.
I like it when you use big words.
Yeah. Reacts that does not react to resin, which is why it doesn't really work on fine cast models or Forge World models or anything that you use in like resin 3D printing and stuff. You can't use this stuff with that. You have to use super glue. What are you doing?
Painting Camp Entertainment.
Yeah. Yep, there is super glue debonder. Yep, that does exist too. Well, anyway, we are reaching the end of the evening. I want to say thank you all for coming and hanging out with us and hobbying with us.
Yes, please. Thank you.
We really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, give us a subscribe. If you're not in the Discord, get the heck in the Discord.
Hang out with us.
Hang out with us more. We really like you guys. We really like doing this content. We want to do more of it.
Yes.
And tell your friends. It'd be like, hey, do you know the Improbable Wargamers? And they're like, I don't know what that is. And you'll be like, oh, they do 40K stuff. And they're like, I don't know what 40K is. And then you bust them over the head and you force them to watch our stuff.
Make your mom watch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just a family experience.
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah. Moms love us.
Woo! We love moms too.
All the time. Yeah. Especially the mothers of our children.
they tolerate us.
Also them.
They tolerate us for sure.
But yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out. We really appreciate it. We look forward to hanging out with you guys even more. Come on out to JC and Hobby this Friday.
See you this Friday.
And we will be there. We will be hanging
Raise
out.
the roof.
We'll be playing 40K and hanging out with everybody.
Yep.
And be good to each other. Don't huff fumes.
Don't do what we did.
Don't do it.
It was an amazing stream though.
Yeah. Bye guys. Thank you.